The women of Ile-Ife have finally decided to reply the Oloris. So, my people, you'll be wondering that what wetin happen now? What happened that there is supposed to be a reply somewhere? So the Ooni's wives have taken it upon themselves to call out everybody who has the right to grant them the chance to return back into the palace, but did not, because according to them, they have been fought by the women of Ile-Ife to leave the palace. They have literally been rejected by the people who are meant to accept them. So now it is more like they don't have anybody to run to. They don't have anybody behind them. They don't have anybody at all supporting them. So everybody now prefers Olori Naomi in the palace, which is now leaving them, the women or the all the Oloris, to be bad people in the sight of everyone. And that is what they are telling the world now. So the women of Ile-Ife have replied them, telling them that, see, you cannot commit so much wrongs, so much, and then wake up in a day and say that, may the world forget all I have done and move on. Let's start a new chapter. Things are not done that way. Yes, things are not done that way. The right way things are done is that when you commit a crime, it's neither you apologize for that crime or you are being punished for the crime. And in this case, these women are not being punished. Are not being punished for their crimes. Nothing. They just wake up one morning and then they decide to say that, let's leave yesterday behind. Oh, let's move on, and all of those things. My people, the women of Ile-Ife are telling them categorically that if they are to be judged for if they are to be judged for all they have done in the palace over time, in recent times, times past, and all of these things, they would feel the wrath of the Oni upon themselves. But it's simply because the Oni is not the kind of person whom would always, always go after them, always do that, and all of those things. So that is why the Oni has been calm. Mariam stole from the Oni. If we want to look at that matter right, Mariam stole from the Oni, but simply because what she feels it is her right. She's married to the Oni and all of those things, and she has not signed any divorce papers, so she feels she has every single right to do whatsoever it is that she did. And right now, the Oni has been calling on several occasions saying, come and give me back my money, return my money, return my money. And Miriam has been refusing to abide to that. So right now, the women of Ile-Ife are telling these women that, see, you people have actually done a lot of things that the world, if the world wants to persecute you for it, it is indeed too much. It is too much. You people have done too much. But day in, day out, these women will always make it look like the people around them are the bad people, the people, the people who are, the people who are, trying to see to it that the Oni has good women around him are the bad people. My people, at the end of the day, the women of Ile-Ife have tackled this whole matter. They have said it once and for all. And you see how this whole thing is. You see how this whole matter is. The end of it right now is Olori Naomi is meant to return back into the palace. Naomi is meant to return back into the palace, and then they are fighting tirelessly to make sure that Naomi does not return back into the palace. This is always the problem. Anytime we know that Naomi is at the verge of returning back into the palace, these women bring up things on different occasions. They bring up a million things. They just bring up different sort of things to make sure that they counter the fact that Naomi is meant to return back into the palace. Day after day, that is what they keep on doing. So right now, why are they coming out to call out people? Why are they coming out to tell the women of Ile-Ife that you people have been so unfair? All you do is support Olori Naomi. You know that Tobi has already called out the Ooni's father, and the man came out twice to say something, because if he doesn't, Tobi will keep on. There was a time Tobi kept on calling this man out. The man did not say anything. It took Tobi months to keep on calling the man until the man said something. And this time around again, the man had to tell her that, see, Tobi, you have done so much wrongs. If we want to judge you by those wrong, you don't have a chance. You don't have a chance. But right now, what are you doing? You're trying to make it look like everybody who is calling you out on this matter is wrong and all of those things. That's how it keep on going. And as long as this matter continues, we all will come to those points of understanding that these women have These women have failed greatly. These women, they have failed greatly. They have because if only they didn't, then they should have understood that all of these things have process, all of these things have build-ups, all of these things have a point to which everyone will get tired of. And when that moment comes, nobody would want to listen. That's the point to which these women were on, and they never had a chance to utilize it. Okay, these women knew that Olori Naomi staying with her mother in the palace wasn't right. They knew that Olori Naomi staying with her mother in the palace is not right. But what did they do? They decided to take laws into their hands. They did what they felt they could do, and spoiled every single chance they had to use it against her. Now, this is what the women of Ife are telling them. When you people know that something is right, do it the right way. Stop behaving like it is that you people did it the right way, then all of a sudden the whole world is turning against you people. Because you people are not the only bad people now. We have several other bad persons. But is this how the world gets to turn against them? That is what they are asking. And as it is right now, no, you no get anything where you want talk on top this matter. We go dey okay. Yes, you no get anything. Because if they only decide to leave the palace, they should just pack their things and leave the palace. Yes. They should pack their things and leave the palace. Because day in, day out, we keep saying that these women are nice. They will always get away with whatsoever they get themselves into. But now, it seems they can't get away with it. Yes, as it is right now, it seems they can't get away with it because they have categorically lost it. They have done too many wrong than good. Yes, they have done too many wrong than good. And you see, as this matter is right now, you don't get anything you want to tell person. There is nothing you can say to anyone. These women have ruined a great opportunity to return back into the palace.